Have you ever wondered if hate could be the key to success? Picture this, a world where negativity is no longer a hindrance but a propellant pushing you towards your goals. We often view hate as a destructive force, a black hole swallowing up our positivity, but let's challenge that notion. Could we not harness this energy, turning disapproval into drive, criticism into creativity? What if hate was actually the fuel to your success? Let's delve deeper into this intriguing possibility. Let me tell you a story about a man named John. John was an everyday guy, living an ordinary life. His childhood was similar to many others. He played, he laughed, he learned, he grew. But there was one aspect of his life that set him apart from his peers, and that was the hate and criticism he constantly faced. From a young age, John was subjected to the harsh criticisms of those around him. His peers would ridicule him for his ambitions, his desires, his dreams. They told him he was too small, too weak, too ordinary to achieve anything extraordinary. This ridicule wasn't restricted to his peers. Society, too, with its preconceived notions and stereotypes, constantly put him down. This constant barrage of hate and criticism began to take its toll on John. He started doubting his abilities, questioning his worth. His dreams, once vibrant and full of life, began to fade away. The laughter in his eyes was replaced by a deep-rooted fear. The fear of not being good enough. His self-esteem plummeted and he felt himself sinking into a dark abyss of self-doubt and self-loathing. John's struggles were not visible to the world. He wore a mask of normalcy, hiding his pain behind a facade of smiles and laughter. But inside he was falling apart. He was losing faith in himself, in his dreams, in his future. Every hateful comment, every critical remark, every dismissive scoff was a nail in the coffin of his dreams. And with each passing day, John felt himself slipping further and further away from his dreams, from his true self. John was on the brink of giving up, but then something clicked. John realized something crucial about the hate he was receiving. His eyes were open to a profound truth, a silver lining in the dark cloud of negativity that had been hovering over him. He saw the hate not as a roadblock, but rather as a stepping stone, a catalyst to propel him toward success. John's realization was like a light bulb moment. He felt a sudden clarity wash over him as he understood that he could actually use the hate he was receiving to his advantage. He could channel the negativity into positive energy, into motivation to push himself further, to strive harder, to reach higher. He understood that the hate wasn't a reflection of his inadequacy, but rather a manifestation of other people's insecurities, their envy, their inability to be where he was at in life. He realized that the hate was not about him, it was about them. It was not a measure of his worth, but a measure of their own shortcomings. With this newfound perspective, John decided to turn the tables. He decided to use the hate as fuel, as a driving force to ignite his determination. He decided to let the hate motivate him, to push him out of his comfort zone, to inspire him to reach for his dreams with even more fervor. John began to see the hate as a challenge, a gauntlet thrown down by life. It was a test of his resilience, his perseverance, his willpower. It was an opportunity to prove his haters wrong, to show them that he was not defined by their negativity, that he was stronger, braver, more determined than they thought. He started using the hate as a motivator to better himself, to polish his skills, to hone his talents, to amplify his strengths. He started using the hate as a reminder of his worth, his potential, his capability to achieve greatness. And so, John's journey to success began. He embraced the hate, he welcomed the challenge, he invited the opportunity to prove himself. He turned the hate into his stepping stone to success. He let the hate motivate him, fuel him, propel him towards his dreams. And in the process, he showed the world the true power of resilience, determination, and self-belief. With each hateful comment, each scornful look, John only grew stronger. His journey was not an easy one, but it was one that he walked with a determination that was as steadfast as a mountain. You see, John didn't just shrug off the hate, he harnessed it, transformed it into fuel for his unyielding drive to succeed. Each disparaging remark, every snide whisper behind his back, they were all reminders of what he was fighting against. They were the shadows that made the light of his success all the brighter. Like a coal under pressure, every scornful word, every doubting glance only hardened his resolve, refined his ambitions, and polished his dreams. John started to see the hate not as a barrier, but as a stepping stone. Every time someone doubted him, it was another step up the ladder, Every time someone belittled his efforts, it was another rung climbed. Every time someone tried to pull him down, he used it as an opportunity to rise even higher, and so he climbed. He climbed the ladder of success, rung by rung, step by step. With each accomplishment, he proved the naysayers wrong. With every victory, he silenced the voices of doubt, and with every peak reached, he showcased the power of resilience and determination. John's journey wasn't just about proving the haters wrong, it was about proving to himself that he could. It was about realizing his potential, about understanding that he was capable of achieving greatness, and that's exactly what he did. He built a successful business from the ground up. He became an influential figure in his community. He made a difference in the lives of those around him, and all this while, the hate was there, lurking in the shadows. But instead of letting it consume him, he used it to illuminate his path. He used it to carve out his own unique journey, to shape his own destiny. John had finally made it, and the hate that once brought him down was his ladder to success. He had climbed to the pinnacle of his dreams, and he was standing tall, a testament to the power of perseverance, determination, and the transformative power of hate when used as a tool for motivation. John's story is a testament to the power of perspective. It's a tale that highlights how a shift in our mindset can turn the seemingly negative into a profound positive. It's about how hate, a sentiment we often view as destructive and harmful, can be harnessed and used as a catalyst for growth and success. Let's recap the key points we've uncovered in John's journey. Firstly, we saw how John encountered hate, a familiar feeling that many of us have faced at one point or another. Rather than allowing it to pull him down, John made a crucial decision. He decided not to see hate as an obstacle, but as a challenge to overcome. This was the first step in transforming hate from a negative force into a positive one. Next, we saw how John turned this hate into motivation. Instead of feeling discouraged by the negativity, he used it as fuel to drive his ambition. He allowed the hate to ignite a fire within him, pushing him to strive harder and reach greater heights. This was not an overnight transformation. It required resilience, persistence, and an unwavering belief in his own abilities. But it's a clear demonstration of how one's mindset can change the course of their life. Furthermore, John's story illustrates that the haters aren't necessarily a reflection of our shortcomings. More often than not, they're individuals grappling with their own insecurities and frustrations. Their hate is their issue, not ours. Therefore, it's essential not to take it personally, but to use it as a motivation to prove them wrong. Finally, we learned that success is the best revenge. John didn't allow the hate to defeat him. Instead, he let it motivate him to work harder, to keep improving, and ultimately to succeed. He turned the tables, making the hate he received a stepping stone to his success. John's journey is a powerful reminder that we have the agency to redefine our narratives. It's about understanding that we have the power to turn hate into a driving force, a motivation to do better, and a stepping stone to success. So the next time you encounter hate, remember John's story and consider this. Could this hate be your stepping stone to success?